Good morning. And I just wanted to thank everyone for watching today's Gem Hunter Story Show, How to Be Extraordinary in a World Filled with Sameness and Mediocrity. I did that show because we live in a world where so many people don't feel appreciated. They don't feel valued. There's so many people who have gone through school and years, sometimes decades of training, only to have what they've done, their art, their work, their profession being devalued. We live in a world where people who have gone through those years of training have to compete with somebody who just saw something on the internet or on YouTube, and now they're experts. And that's very similar to what happened to Amethyst. Amethyst used to be the gemstone. Only royals and noble people of noble blood or heritage could wear amethyst because it was purple, and yet because a huge supply of amethyst was found in mines in Brazil and Uruguay, the value of it decreased. And because it was no longer rare, it doesn't have the same value. It's now considered a semi-precious gemstone. And that's like a lot of us. A lot of us are feeling depressed and feeling all these different emotions about the things that we do. I met a woman just the other day who has a PhD in nursing, And I spoke to her and I told her what I did, and she said how much she didn't like her job anymore. That she still loved the job, but she doesn't like what the job is. She doesn't like the way she's respected and treated. And that she wished that she can do something else. And it made me think, wow, you worked that hard to get a PhD in nursing or PhD in anything. And this is a young woman. And yet she felt like she could do something different. She wished that she could do something different because she knew she wasn't being valued in what skills and experiences that she earned all these years. So today's show wasn't about changing other people's perception of us, but we have to remember who we are. Just like an amethyst knows, if an amethyst was an amethyst would know that once upon a time, it was considered a cardinal stone. And just because it's not now doesn't really take away what amethyst is. It doesn't take away the process. It doesn't take away how rare it is to find iron into a molecular structure of silicon oxide. That's what makes amethyst special. So what today's show was about is finding that thing that makes you special, finding that ingredient, that element inside of you that makes whatever you do unique and special and beautiful. If for no one else but you. So as always, I'll see you next week. Next week, we're going to talk about someone's story that everyone should know about. I'm ashamed that I didn't know about it. And when I found out his story, I was amazed. And it speaks to totally the importance of being able to know your story. So until then, au revoir, atatella,